Good afternoon, everybody. Today is February 8, 2023. Today, our lecture is Visuddhimagga para Purification. Samadhi need is body concentration, um, anapanasati, mindfulness of the breathing. So, today is part 103. So, before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Sorry about that. Last week we don't have, the lecture because I have to go to the funeral service, so that's why I cannot notice before the week. Sorry about that. Anyway, so today we continue learning about the anapanasati, mindfulness, and the breathing. So breathing is so natural. It's very common for all everybody. It's easy to know that. That's why the Anapana is very beautiful, very, very popular in the meditator. Buddha also practiced that kind of meditation to begin the enlightenment. So that's why very popular. So we have to learn the kind of meditation systematically. That meditation is connect with the samatha, tranquil meditation, and Vipassanā, insight meditation also. So very, wide range to understand from the view of the tranquil samatha and from the view of the insight Vipassanā. Okay, so here explaining the kind of two meditation method, but that meditation is anapana, breathing in and out. So last week we learning the kind of meditation. Sometimes meditation object, breathe in and breathe out is very gross, sometimes very subtle. That explain. Today we continue learning that nature with the example. That's why Ali here mentioned Sayatapi. Sayatapi means for example. For example, Purisasa. Purisasa. Purisasa is a person, the man. Generally saying a man. Dawito. Dawito means running, after running. After running, a man after running, what happened? Very, the breathing is very fast, isn't it? Very gross. Grossness is very strong. So that example here Buddha gave to understand the nature. Sometimes our breathing in and out is gross. Sometimes our breathing is subtle. It's a depend on the situation. So here, that's why I give the example. Okay, so the person who are very fast running, that person breathing in and out is very fast, very crossed, not subtle. And then another example is Babadawa, Orohitoa. Oh, Babada, Babada is a mountain. Or Y is or another example. Huh? The person, climb up, Orohitoa, climbing up. After climbing up the mountain, that person is very free, is very fast because of climb up. That is another one. And then Mahabharata, another example. So here three examples Buddha gave. Running, and then to climb up the mountain, Babadawa or Hitua. Climbing up the mountain. So that part like this, climbing up the mountain is like they happen. And then Mahabharata. Wa is or. Another example. Mahabharata. Maha is a big Bharan. Bharan is a kind of the loading. Something carrying something very heavy thing. That meaning here Mahabharata. Yeah. That's why in that kind of example, our kanda, five kanda is also great Mahabharata, great heavy load for everybody to maintain the five kanda, isn't it? Five kanda is a five loading, five heavy things all the time. In daily life, we have to bring. Like the here example is the person who a very heavy thing bringing Mahabharata. So Sisato. So the heavy thing is with the head. Sisa is head. Bringing with the head, not shoulder, not with the shoulder. Yeah, that is example. Yeah, Sisato from the head. Orobidoa. Put down. Orobidoa means put down. Titasa is a standing. Olarika is a crossed asasa. Breathe in and breathe out. In breath and out breath. Hondi. They are in breath and out breath. These three different situation person. The person who are running very fast, that person asasa in breath and out breath is very cross. And then another example is that the person who climbing up the mountain, that person breathing in and out is also cross. And also the other example is the person who bring very heavy thing and then put down and standing like this, happen like this. The breathing in and out is very fast and very olarika is a cross. Cross means very easy to see, to know. The other person looking, that person very easily to know. Himself also easily to know. I'm too much breathing in, like this. So the example Buddha gave, Olarika asasa basasa hondi. Nasika. Nasika is a nose. Napa hondi. So normally we breathe in and breathe out is with the nose, isn't it? No need mouth. So Normally, situation is okay with to take breathe in and breathe out with the nose, but these three situations, not enough. That means here nasika not body, not enough to take breathe in and breathe out, to make it breathe in and breathe out with nose. Not enough. That's what happened. Mukhena. Mukhena. Mukha here, mukha is a no face. Okay? Mouth. So be careful. Sometimes mukha is a face, sometimes mukha is a mouth. So be careful. Here, mukhena is a mouth. With the mouth, asa sandobi. Breathe in. Passa sandobi. Breathe out. Tatati. Happen. Because at the time we need more air, more oxygen. According to the scientists, they say at the time that person said need more oxygen. That's why we need not enough with the nose, mouth also take breathe in and breathe out. Yeah. So naturally, while we are running fast, so at the time, both with nose, with mouth, we need to breathe in and breathe out, isn't it? Yeah, this nature Buddha explained. Okay, and then yada panesa. Yada at the time. Pana esa. Panesa is a pana esa. So pana is the other one. The other explaining. Esa meaning is the person, that man. Esa, that man, that puriso. In Pali, puriso, person, man. That man. Dan meaning is here Parisama. Dan Parisama. The tiredness. Because of very quickly running, after that tiredness. Climbing up the mountain, very steep mountain. When you climb up, very tired, isn't it? So when you bring heavy thing, after that, that person got the tired. That's here Pali mentioned. Tang Parisama. The tiredness we noted to remove. After removed. The meaning is a little bit take a relax. Take a rest. The meaning. We noted Parisama we noted meaning is take rest to remove the tiredness. So how? Natwa ja. Natwa is a shower and take a shower. And yeah. After we tiredness, we need to go to shower. After shower, body is refreshed, isn't it? So natwa ja. Take a shower. And then Biwei ja. Another one is if you don't have chance to take a shower, you need to drink water. Biwei ja. Drinking water also. Yeah, it's a nature, isn't it? And another one here mentioned Anla Sataka. Anla is wet, soak, wet or soak. Sakada is clothes. The wet clothes or soak clothes. Hadaye. Hadaye is on the chest. Hadaye is no heart. Yeah, on the chest, katoa. So that meaning is the soak with the water, the clothes put on the chest to make remove the tiredness, to be refreshed as soon as possible. We make like this. So then mention Anla sakatan. Hadayi katwa. Katwa is a make. And then another way you can do is a sidiya chaya. Sidaya chadaya. Sidaya is a sida, sida ona. Pali opposite. Sida and ona. Ona is hot. Sida is cool. So chaya is a shadow. For example, like a shape of the tree, like this. Sidaya chayaya nibbano. Nibbano is line down and relax. So that much. Nibbano hodi. So that person, after very tiredness, to remove tiredness, shower or drinking water or the wet clothes on the chair, make calm down for your body, or under the shade, literally sleep, lying down. Take a nap or lying down, just relax. Atasa, asa. Atasa is asa. Ata at the time means he make like this. He make showering, or he make drinking cool water, or he make with the soak water clothes put on the chair and make it calm down the tiredness, or he go to under the shade and lying down. At that situation, mentioned at the time, asa the person, asa is the man, asa. Te asasa pasasa. Te is these. Te means these. Asasa pasasa is in-breath and out-breath. Sukhuma hondi ho. Sukhuma hondi is a begun subtle. Not gross at the time. So very, very easy to understand the example what the Buddha gave, isn't it? So that situation, sometimes our in-breath and out-breath is gross, sometimes our in-breath and out-breath is very subtle. So like this, we have to understand when you practice meditation, similar. Before practice meditation, asasapasasa is very obvious. The meaning is very gross. But when you practice meditation, your mind come down with the mindfulness, come down with the concentration. At the time, little by little, your breathing is become slower and subtle, like this. So at the time, you think, oh, I don't have in-breath and out-breath like this and that. So ati nuko natiti. Ati nuko means is there is breathing in and out. Nati nuko, if there's no breathing in and out, vichitapakara pata. Vichitapa means investigate. Make an investigate. Oh, I have a breathing in and out, or I don't have a breathing in and out. You investigate. That person investigate. Yeah. Pata is reach the investigating, because that two situation is different. One situation very gross, another situation very subtle of our breathing in and out. So that's why, yeah, mostly the meditator, when they practice breathing in and out meditation, mostly meditators say, "Oh, I don't have breathing in and out. I lose breathing out. I don't know why breathing in and out is gone." They say like that, but it's so there's a breathing in and out, but very subtle at the time. So more mindfulness and concentration, you will see very subtle. Yeah. So that's nature. Buddha explain here. Okay, so vichetava karapata. This is a nature happened different situation like this. Ewa mewa similarly. Ewa mewa is similarly. Imasa bhikkhuno. No. Imasa is this. Bhikkhuno is a monk. This monk. This monk meaning is not the that this man is that man practice asasa breathing in or meditation, the mindfulness or the breathing meditation he practice. Obi is before practicing abrigahita kali. Abrigahita kali is abrigahita is a take. The breathing in and out meditation object is not take. Before practice meditation, not take as a meditation object, isn't it? Breathing in and out naturally we have, but that person didn't not yet practice meditation at the time, not take the breathing in and out as a meditation object. That kala is a time, that time. Aparekahita kali. Kala is a time. Breakita is a take. Is a not. Not take as a meditation object, as the breathing in and out at the time. Yeah. Kayocha. P. P is not mentioned everything. Vichitavaga. That means like an example. Before practice meditation, breathing in and out is very gross, very obvious. But after take as a meditation object and practice again and again, at the time breathing in and out more subtle. More subtle. So finally, oh, I don't have breathing in and out, or I have breathing in and out. You have to investigate. That situation happen. So vichetava karapata handi. So Buddha mentioned that kind. Okay, so there is the nature for all meditator investigate like this. First, very obvious, very gross, but finally very subtle. So opposite, very opposite. That's when they think, oh, I don't have at the time I don't have breathing in and out. They think like this, but that situation very subtle. Okay, so that situation the Buddha explained when you practice meditation happen like this. Okay, so in English translation, suppose a man stands still after running or descending from the hill or putting down a big load, very heavy thing from his head, then his in-breath and out-breath crossed. His nostril began inadequate. He keep on breathing in and out through his mouth also. Not only with the nose, but also with the mouth also. But when he has read himself this fatigue or tiredness, and he take a shower, has bath or shower, and then drink water or put a wet clothes on his heart, but heart, not heart, chest, on his chest. But English translation directly Hariya's heart. I think it's not good translation. Pali mentioned here is Hariya is not heart. Here Hariya meaning is a chest. On the top of the chest, the heart, there is a chest. That's why heart problem, something chest pain. In English, we call chest pain. If you have chest pain, your heart is not normal condition. Something problem, isn't it? So here, chest, not heart, his chest. And then lying in the cold shade so to rid of the tiredness, isn't it? The situation eventually, his inbred and outbreak occurs so subtly, very subtle. And that's why he has to investigate whether they exist or not. The meaning is the breathing in and out. Is it or not? He has to investigate. Similarly, the person who practiced meditation before practiced meditation previously at the time, the breathing in is very cross, so no need to investigate whether I have or not. No need. But after practice meditation, very going to subtle. At the time, you have to investigate. I have breathing in and out or not. So yeah, when the bhikkhu monk has stayed not discern previously before practice meditation, but after practice meditation, he has to investigate whether their breathing exists or not. So that situation isn't so natural. Naturally happen because asasapasasa is asasapasasa is a kind of the material, kind of the chidija rupa, we call in Pali. That's why chidija rupa is all the time changing with the mind. Mind changing, chidija rupa changing. Mind, bone, material changing. Because of cause and result, isn't it? So Buddha teaching is so natural. Dharma is a natural thing. Dharma is a mother nature. Buddha didn't mention anything. Just Buddha, like the Newton find out gravity. Before we don't understand our earth has a gravitation force. We don't know exactly. But the Newton, he found it like this. Buddha, there's a nature. Gravitation force is nature. Mother nature. Dharma also mother nature. Buddha mentioned just mother nature. Buddha didn't put anything. This is so purely natural. Dharma is like this. So yeah, we don't need to put anything. Just happening. That kind of thing is a nature. So practice meditation is to understand that nature, the nature of our body, mentality, the nature of our mind, mentality. Two kinds we have only. But we need to understand that nature, their nature. What is their nature? What is the nature of them? Mentality, materiality, or mentality? We have to know. We have to understand. We have to realize there is with such Dharma. Dharma is that one nature. Yeah, very, very purely nature. Yeah. So that's nature here explained. Buddha explained. Okay. So Pali continue kind of debate. kind of, you know, then everybody don't have a same opinion, same view. Some person have a different view. So Buddha teaching is allow you have your view, but your view is correct or wrong. You should investigate. You should prove yourself. This is very important. Reading, we need reading. Listening Dharma talk, we need listening. But finally, you have to prove yourself. Without prove yourself, just reading, just listening, it's not enough. Maybe this is your dharma. It's not your dharma. Listening we need, but don't practice just listening is not your dharma. Just learning, not practice. Practice with the practice, we have to prove ourselves. Oh, this is I saw in my body and mind like this. You verify yourself. That's very important. So anyway, so the Buddha teaching you can make your view, but your view is correct or not. The reason is wrong or right. You have to investigate. So here, okay, here Pali continue. Tang cha he do. Hedu is a cause. Here, Hedu is a cause. Tangkecha Hedu. So, happening to different situations, the before practice meditation, breathing in and out is very cross. But after practice meditation, breathing in and out is very subtle. Why? Why happen like this? Why? Here, make a question. Tangkecha Hedu. That happening is Visa Hedu. Why? Why in the cause? What is cause? Happening like this, two different situations, very different, gross and subtle. So the Pali make a question like this. Okay? Tang cha he do. Tang that happening is kicha he do. What is cause? So explain. Tata Hesa he asa. Hesa is a he asa. Okay? So as I said, the person who practice meditation, breathing in and out meditation, asasapasasa meditation, that person, asa here, Bali mentioned, that is a lady, okay? Bobe, before practice meditation, Bobe meaning is detail explaining here, aparekahita kali. Bobe meaning is before, meaning is aparekahita kali. The time breathing in and out is not take as a meditation object at the time is here mentioned Bobi. Bobi meaning that's why we can translate Bobi is a before practice meditation. The breathing in and out as a meditation object not take yet at the time. At the time, what happened? Olari ke. Olari. So 2 times the Pali use olarika 2 times. Yeah. Cross. cross. Kaya sankhati. Yeah. Here also, yeah, the English translation, kaya is a body, sankhara is a formation. They translate the body formation. But here is not, that is not exactly meaning. Kaya sankari here is asasapasasa, in bread and out bread, not the other. The kaya sankari Pali meaning is bright meaning, money. Money. But here mention is only in bread and out bread. Because we practice in bread and out bread as a meditation object, so that's why. Okay? So very, very cross the asasapasasa, the in bread out bread, pasambimi. Pasambimi ti, pasambimi iti. Pasambimi means the calm. Become the calm. Iti like this. Pasambimi iti. Iti like this. Aboga. Samanaha haramanis. Samanahara manasikara. Pachawakana. Ha, very long. Very long. Aboga. Aboga is a reaction. Aboga samanahara. Samanahara manasikara, attention. Samanahara manasikara is a manasikara, attention. Pachavakana is a reviewing. 3. Reaction, attention, reviewing. 3. Nati. There's no reaction, there is no attention, there is no reviewing at the time. Because of no need. Breathing in breath and out breath is so gross, so no need reaction and no need attention, very, very obvious. No need reviewing, or I have in breath and out breath, or I don't have in breath and out breath. You don't need review, isn't it? So that meaning here mentioned. Nati. Pana, the other situation. Pana, the other one. Parigahita Kali. Kala is a time. Parigahita is the person take in breath and out breath as a meditation object and practice meditation, the meaning. So Parigahita Kali meaning is that person who practice meditation with the meditation object in breath and out breath at the time. Avoga reaction, samanahara manasikara attention, Vishwakana reviewing. These 3 things is ati. There is. Why? Because very subtle at the time. When you practice meditation, more and more practice meditation, more and more subtle in breath and out breath. That's why that person, that meditator need to reaction. Oh, I have breathing in and out or not. Then make a reaction, make attention more, and make a reviewing more. Happen like that. Okay? And Tena sa, Tena asa. Tena sa is a Tena asa. Okay? So Tena, that that Dina is there reason, because of that reason. Because of that reason, Asa is that meditator Apragahita Kala To. Apragahita Kala To means is Kala is the time before practice meditation. Apragahita means before practice meditation. Kala is a time, To is a from. From the time before practice meditation, Paragahita Kali. Paragahita Kali means Kala is a time, Paragahita is a practice meditation. Kaya Sankharo. In breath and out breath, Asasapasasa, Kaya Sankharo here. Okay? Sukhumo Hoti. Sukhumo is subtle. So in comparison, before practice meditation and after practice meditation, the meditation object in breath and out breath, in comparison, they're different. Gross and subtle. That's why it's happening like this. So in my translation here is one is that because of previously, before practice meditation at the time, the meditator has still not discerned. The meaning is no wisdom, no knowledge. There is no concern in him, no reaction, no attention, no reviewing for the breathing in and out. To the effect that I'm tranquilizing each causal bodily formation, in breath and out breath. But when he has a discernment is when he practice meditation. There is meaning, and there is a kind of the reaction, attention, reviewing in the I have breathing in and out or no. He has to reaction. He had to make a reaction. He has to make a attention, more pay attention because very subtle, become very subtle. He have more attention power is need more. And then he want to review all. Before very, very obvious, but right now began disappear. I have breathed in and out or no. He reviewed like this, definitely. That's why 99% meditator, they review like this at the situation, first time. After this situation happened, then meditator understand, it's a nature. Happen like this. Okay? So that's why here Bali mentioned, and then Bali continues explaining. And with the Asian teacher, Porana. Tenahu Porana. Tena Ahu Porana. Tena, because of that, Porana, the Asian teacher, the ancestor, Ahu talk. When they talk. Sara de kaye chede ja. Adimadam bavodade. Asaradam hi. Asaradam hi kayam hi. Sukhuman sambavodadidi. They say like this. Kaye chede ja. Sarade is a leader. Kaye ja chede ja. So ja is a together 2 times. Kaye ja Chaideja. Okay. Kayaja and the body also. Chaideja in the mind also. Okay. Sarade. Oh, Sarade is tiredness or body tiredness is easily understood. Chitta tiredness meaning the chitta is disturbed with the 5 hindrances, nivarana. So chitta sarada means that meaning. Our mind is very tired because of 5 hindrances. Our body is tiredness because of the reason and because of the some kind of reason also. But chitta and mind, body and connect. So if your body also tiredness. So 2 tiredness here mentioned. Sarade kaye chete cha means in your body also, in your mind also, tiredness. Adhimadan, awadadi. Adhimadan means too much obvious, too much gross. Dimata. Adi means over. So we Pali use adi is like adi sila, adi samadhi, adi panya, like this. Adi means. So the asasapasa here breathing in-breath and out-breath is too much cross. Adimatang bodhati. Because our in-breath and out-breath is connect with the mind and body. So that's why our mind and body and mind is tiredness at the time. Dimat and in the in-breath and out-breath is too close. What is happen? Like the previous example, the person running too fast, that person body and mind is tired because of put a lot of energy, use a lot of energy. That's why in-breath and out-breath is too cross like this. Here, without practice meditation at the time, the kaya and chitti is too tiredness. That's why in-breath and out-breath is too cross. And then asaradami kayami. Kayami means here kaya only kaya means kayami means in the body, but chitta also. We have to take it from the previous sentence, kaya chitti. Kayami cha chitti cha. In the body, in the mind, asaradami. Asaradami means no tiredness. So body also no tiredness. Chitta, mind also no tiredness means free from the 5 hindrances, nivarana, because of practice meditation. Because of practice meditation, little by little, the 5 hindrances, nivarana is take out from the mind. So mind is calm and peaceful. At that time, body also calm and peaceful. So chittija rupa produce the material produced by the mind is asasapasasa in breath out breath. Become subtle. So sukhuma here. Sukhuma is become subtle. Sambodhati is happen or occur. So that's why here English translation. Hence, the Asian teacher said, the mind and body are disturbed. Yeah. So disturbed meaning disturbed with the 5 hindrances, nivarana. And then in exist means too much. It, in-breath and out-breath, it means in-breath and out-breath, a call happen. But when the body is undisturbed, not only body, but also mind. Mind also is undisturbed with 5 hindrances, nivarana, at the time. Breathing in and out, in-breath and out-breath, very subtly happen. Like this. So the Asian teachers, they say like this. With the stanza is we don't need too many words. So very short, we can memorize, very short way. That's why the Asian teacher make that kind of stanza. Okay, and we go to the next one. More we have to explain that kind of nature is in the comparison is more the learning method, comparison method is very important. And nowadays in the university they use a comparison method, compare with the other, so you can understand more. That's why here Bali also make a comparison. Okay, so Parigahebi. Parigahebi means that the meditator practice meditation, in breath, out breath, asasapasasa meditation, practice meditation, but that is already called stay crossed. If you compare with other situation, so other situation, patamijhanupachari. Oh, patamijhanupachari means patamijhana upachari. The essence of the first jhana. Patamijhana is first jhana. First absorption. The essence of the first absorption. In that situation, sukhumo, in-breath and out-breath is more subtle than the before jhana and after jhana. Even though practice meditation, before jhana, still practice meditation, but not yet jhana. And then after get jhana, very not yet, but very close. Assess meaning is very close to the jhana. At that time, in comparison way, in breath and out breath, asasapasasa is different. Very close to jhana, at that time, asasapasasa is sukhumo, more subtle than the before. Understand? That's comparison way. Yeah, that's comparison way. So meditative breath meditation not yet, not close to the jhana at the time, cross. Asasapasasa is cross. All are equal. But very close to the first jhana at the time, asasapasasa is subtle, more subtle, sukhumo. So comparison like this. Yeah. So that meaning is all the time changing like this. Okay, and then tasamimpi holariko. Tasamimpi meaning is a refer. Ta meaning is a refer to Patamijhana upachara, the essence of the first jhana situation. The situation, essence of the first jhana situation also already go cross. If you compare with Patamijani, really attain the first jhana at the time, more sato, sukhumo. So the comparison is like that. Very close to the first jhana, you compare with the moment of the first jhana, different. Access moment is already go cross. But absorption moment, first jhana moment, more subtle, sukhumo. Like this. And then step by step, Buddhism teaching is very detailed, analytical way. So that's why Patamijani ja. So Patamijana, the in-breath out-breath is also Dutiya jhana janupachari ja. So Dutiya jhana janupachari is essence of the second jhana. The essence of the second jhana and first jhana moment is still already go. If you compare with the Dutiya jhana, second jhana moment, sukhumo, more subtle. Isn't it? So step by step, subtle, more subtle. And then Dutiya jhana, second jhana moment also. Tatiya jhana, janupachari cha. Tat jhana, assess. Upachara is assess. The essence of the tat jhana moment, all are go cross. Tatiya jhani, at the moment of the tat jhana, sukhumo. At the moment, in breath and out breath is more subtle, sukhumo. So compare like this, more subtle, like this. And then, tatiya jhani cha, at the moment of tajana, chatoti janupachari cha, essence of the jhana movement, all are equal, cross. Chatoti jhani, at the moment of jhana, ati sukhumo, ati is too much. Sukhumo is subtle, too much subtle. That meaning is no in-breath and out-breath. So at the moment of jhana, no in-breath and out-breath. Appavati mewa. Appavati. Is a not. Pavati is a heaven, not heaven. Too much subtle means not happen. You cannot search anymore. Appavati mewa papunadi. Reach. Papunadi is a reach. Reach the situation you cannot search. At the moment of jhana. Like this. Okay. Idam, that explanation is Idam. Tawa first. Diga Banaka. Sanyutta Banakana. Oh. Diga Banaka is a Diga Nikaya reciter. Banaka is a reciter. Banaka is a reciter. Diga Nikaya, Diga Banaka is a Diga Nikaya reciter. And Sanyutta Banaka is a Sanyutta Nikaya reciter. Matan, their opinion. Matan is opinion. So that here, the comparison in the comparison way, explaining here is by the two reciter, Tiganika reciter and Sayudanika reciter, their view. Their view is like this. Okay? So that's why here in the translation, in discerning the meditation subject, the formation is cross. The meaning is in-breath, out-breath is cross. It is subtle by comparison in the first jhana asset. Also, it is a cross in that and then subtle by the comparison in the first jhana. Similarly, in the first jhana and second jhana asset, it is cross. But in the second jhana, subtle. Like this. In the second jhana and third jhana assets, it is a cross. But in comparison, in the third jhana, there is a subtle. And then another comparison, in the third jhana and fourth jhana asset, it is a cross. In the fourth jhana, it's so extremely subtle. Too much subtle. Too much subtle means it even reach cessation. Cessation means disappear completely. That means no break, no in-breath and out. So this is the opinion of Jiga Nikaya reciter and Sayuddha Nikaya reciter. They explain like this. Okay? And then another view, another opinion. The Pali mentioned here, Vichima Panaka. Pana. Pana, the other one. Pana, the other one. The other different one. Who? Majjhima Panaka. Oh, Majjhima is a Majjhima Nikaya. Panaka is a reciter. So Majjhima Nikaya reciter. They are explaining is little bit different. Not too much, a little bit different. They say like that here. Patami jhani olariko. In the first jhana, it is a cross. Olariko. Dutiya Janupachari, in the Dutiya Jhana asset, Sukhumo is more subtle. Idi like this, Hitima Jhana do. Hitima is a below jhana. Below jhana means the first jhana is a below than the second jhana, isn't it? So second jhana, third jhana more higher. So the other one is below. That's why Pali mentioned Hitima. Hitima is a below means two jhana. First jhana is second jhana. Second jhana is more higher. First jhana is a lower. That's why. It's like first jhana is Hitima. And then second jhana and third jhana, if you compare, third jhana is higher, second jhana is lower. That's Hitima. That's why here two times mentioned Hitima jhana do. Below the jhana. Then the below jhana, upri Uparu Parijanupacharepi. Upuru Parijanupacharepi. Upuru Upuri 2 times also. Upuri is up. Higher. Okay? Higher jhana access. Sukhumatara Mechandi. Sukhumatarang Echandi. Sukhumatara Taram Echandi. Sukhumatara Mechandi is together, combined. So separate Sukhumatarang Echandi. Sukhumatara is a more subtle. Tara is a more. Sukhuma is a subtle. Ali Tara means Tara Dhamma. Pali is a more. So Sukhuma Tarang, more subtle. Echandi is they want. Echandi. They want means the Majjhima Nikaya reciter. Majjhima Nikaya reciter, their opinion is like this. That meaning. A little bit different, isn't it? Okay, so Sabbi Sanyewa Pana. Sabba is all. Sabbi Sanyewa. Sabba is all. So all meaning is the Dika Nikaya reciter or Sayuddha Nikaya reciter or Majjhima Nikaya reciter. All of them. Yeah, all meaning Sabha. That meaning. Sabbe Sanyewa. Sabbe Sanyewa. Sabbe San, all these all reciter. Matena is their opinion, with their opinion. Aparigahita Kali. Aparigahita Kali means at the time before practice meditation, Pavota Kaya Sankharo. Pavota is heaven, Kaya Sankhara is in-breath and out-breath. Parigahita Kali. Kala is a time, at the time of practice meditation, Vipassanā can. So, Vipassanā can meaning is asasapasasa subtle, step by step, little subtle, more, step by step. Anyway, different opinion, Majjhima Nikaya reciter or Digha Nikaya or Sayuddha Nikaya reciter or whatever, the same is common opinion is before practice meditation time and after practice meditation time, in-breath and out-breath, little and little subtle, more and more. That is. Vipassanā means calm. Yeah. So, Parigahita Kali, practice meditation time, Buddha Kaya Sankharo, happen the in-breath and out-breath, Kaya Sankhara, Paramijjanupachari in the first jhana asset. Is the short, no mention everything here. Anyways, compare with the other jhana stage. So up to Chatutijjanupachari, in the four jhana asset, Podakaya Sankharo happen in bread and out bread is Chatutha jhani, four jhana, in the four jhana, Vipassanā, more subtle. And the explanation is Tawa first, Samadhi, Nayo, or Samatha, tranquil meditation. Now Vipassana, or the Samatha, Nayo, the method. So yeah, we have to be careful. Asasabhasasa is common meditation for Samatha and for Vipassana. That's why here clearly mentioned separately. This is only for Samatha method, no Vipassana. Vipassana is a different one. Okay? So here English translation is, but the Majjhima Nikaya reciter has is that it is subtler in each essence than in the jhana below to in this way. And in the first jhana is gross, and in the second jhana is subtle by comparison, and so on. So it is, however, the opinion of all reciter that the bodily formation in-breath and out-breath occurring before the time of meditation, discerning, began tranquilized at the time of the practice of meditation, discerning. And the bodily formation in-breath and out-breath at the time of the practice meditation, discerning is a practice meditation, began tranquilized in the first jhana asset. And the most subtle bodily formation occurring in the fourth jhana assets began tranquilized in the fourth jhana. So finally, fourth jhana is totally disappeared, the in-breath and out-breath. Too much subtle at the time. Huh? So this is a method of the explanation in the case of the serenity. Like this. Serenity is a kind of the samatha. Serenity. Okay, so after explaining in the samatha, so we go to the vipassana. And this one is Pali like this. Vipassanā pana. Pana, the other one. Vipassanā in the insight meditation. Vipassanā abrikahe. Abrikahe means cannot take as a Vipassana meditation object, although sankharo happening asasapasasa in breath and out breath, already go crossed. Okay? Mahabhuta parikahe. Oh. Mahabhuta, you know Mahabhuta, four elements. Tavi, Abo, Tejo, Vayo, earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, air element. That see four kind of Mahabhuta parikahe is you practice asasapasasa is just these four Mahabhuta. Vipassana is just watching them, not air. So Vipassana is like this. So four Mahabhuta take as an object. Maybe sometimes you know the breathe in, breathe out is sometimes little bit hot, little bit cold, or sometimes little bit subtle, little bit cross, different kind of. Sometimes Patavi, sometimes Apo, sometimes teacher. The nature of these four elements is different. Patavi element, Patavi, the Dhatu, the Patavi Mahabuddha is, you know, soft and hard, isn't it? So when you watching in the nostril, the breathe in and out, touching the nostril, sometimes very hot, sometimes very soft. At the time, you know art element, Patavi Dhatu, Patavi Mahabuddha. So at the time, Sukuma, at the time, very subtle. Cannot see without enough power, concentration, and mindfulness. It's not possible to see them. Yeah. Okay, so that's why here Pali mentioned Mahabuddha Brekahe. Yeah, the breathing in and out is for Mahabuddha. So for Mahabuddha, any one of them, if you take as a Vipassanā meditation object, inside meditation object, Sukhumo, there is more subtle. More subtle. Before we don't know. Every breathe in and out is just for Mahabuddha. Before we don't know. Because we don't have enough concentration and mindfulness. That's why. But again and again, practice the inside meditation, we little and little clearly see in these nature of the fire element or water element or earth element or wind element. Yeah. Okay, and then Sobi. Sobi meaning is that these Mahabuddha, or Mahabuddha also, all are equal. If you compare the another one is Upada Rupa Parikahi. Upada Rupa. So we learn in Abhidhamma, our body is two different kind of Rupa. Mahabuddha and Upada Rupa. 4 Mahabuddha, 24 Upada Rupa. So when you watching the Asasapasasa at the nostril touching point, you look at the Vipassana Jnana at the time. Sometimes you see the Upada Rupa, no Mahabuddha. No Mahabuddha. I mean the not every time happening. Sometimes you see Mahabuddha, sometimes you see Upada Rupa, maybe. It's dependent on. Cannot fist. Yeah. You need to understand, cannot face, because in-breath and out-breath is combination of 4 Mahabuddha and Upada Rupa. We learn in Abhidhamma. At least the foundation of the crew of material is 8 kind. 4 Mahabuddha and 4 Upada Rupa together. Isn't it? Tavi, Abo, Dejo, Vayo, Vana, Ganda, Rasa, Oja. So Vana, Ganda, Rasa, Oja is Upada Rupa, not Mahabuddha. These 8 combination of material, the Rupa, at least little tiny particle, these 8 material group is working together. So sometimes you see the Vana, Ganda, Rasa, Oja. You see. So at the time, yeah, the Sukhumo, more subtle. Okay? And then Sobi. Sobi means that Upadarupa. The Upadarupa is already called gross. If you compare with the other way, what is? Other way is Sakala Rupa Parigahe. Sakala is all. Sakala means all. Sakala is the former Buddha and Upadarupa. All. Together, as a crew, if you practice that crew, more subtle. More subtle meaning is more, we need more, the level of wisdom. We need more level of wisdom. That's why Namarupa Parichira Jnana, Pachya Parika Jnana, Samasana Jnana, like this, step by step, in the Vipassanā Jnana. So Samasana Jnana, Sakala Rupa, the whole Rupas take as a meditation object, Samasana Jnana is happening. More subtle because of the wisdom is more higher level. Okay? And then, Sobi, that Sakala Rupa, whole crew of the Rupa is already called. If you compare with Arupa Bregahi, Arupa is a Nama, isn't it? Not watching Rupa. At the time, you watching maybe Vedana, maybe Sanya, maybe Sankhara, maybe Vijnana. Four nama khanda. If you watching four nama khanda, or if you watching only Sanya, only Vedana, or only Sankhara, or only mind, that meaning here Arupa Parigahe. Arupa is a nama, isn't it? Nama meaning is a four nama khanda. Vedana, Sanya, Sankhara, Vijnana. So if you watching that nama, more subtle. More subtle. So nama is not like a material. Material is more easy to know. Nama is more difficult because of no form. It's never we cannot visit. We cannot visit. It's invisible. Yeah, invisible. So that's why. Sukhumo. And then Sopi, that nama also already go cross. Why? Next step is Nama Rupa Parigahe. Both. Nama and Rupa together. Both. Practice meditation. At that time, Sukhumo, more subtle. More subtle. So, Nama and Rupa, practice meditation, you see Nama and Rupa is at the time, you need more mindfulness power, more concentration power. So that's why that level is subtle, more subtle in the Vipassana level. So at that time, you can easily Every single moment you can easily, oh, every single moment there's only Nama Rupa, there's only Nama Rupa. You can clearly realize there's no other thing. Just only Nama and Rupa. Not the other thing. No Atta, no soul, no the other thing. No you and me. Just only Nama and Rupa. At the time, understand it. So Sukhumo. And then Sobi, that understanding, that Nama Rupa understanding is already go cross. If you compare in next step, next level of the wisdom is Pachaya Parikaha. Oh, Pachaya Parikahe. Pachaya is a cause. If you see not only Nama and Rupa, you see the cause of Nama, the cause of Rupa, you see is more subtle, Sukhumo. So this is an Pachaya Parikha Jnana, isn't it? Pachaya Parikha Jnana. So it is at the time is more subtle. Not only Nama Rupa understanding, realize more detail, that Nama arising because of that cause, that Rupa arising because of that cause. So that with the cause, you understand, you realize that is more subtle. And then Sobi, the understanding. With the cause, you understand, is stay crossed. If you compare next level. So your Vipassana jnana is many level. So Sapachaya Nama Rupa Bregahe. Oh. Sapachaya Nama Rupa Bregahe. Sa means Saha together. Not only Nama Rupa, but also the cause together. The Rupa arising, you see cause with the cause. Nama arising, you watching Nama, not only Nama with the cause, you see together. There is Sa Pachaya Nama Rupa Paragahe. That step is Sukhumo, more subtle. So Vipassana level wisdom is like this. Step by step, compare. Sobi, that the Namarupa understand with the cause, also already stay crossed. If you compare with Lakhana Ramanika Vipassanā, Lakhana Ramanika Vipassanā. Lakhana, you know Lakhana, characteristic. The characteristic of the anicca, dukkha, anatta, these three characteristics are very, very important in the Vipassana, inside meditation. Yeah. So really inside meditation is if you see the characteristic of the Namarupa, characteristic of Namarupa is nature, characteristic, and impermanent characteristic, dukkha, suffering, characteristic, anatta, also characteristic. So if you see like this, that is a really Vipassana study. Before, not real, but we need foundation on the Vipassana. But if you see the nature, impermanent nature, if you see dukkha, suffering nature, if you see anatta, no soul nature at the time, you are really, really vipassana, inside meditation. So that at the time, sukhumo, more subtle. So like this. Huh? And then, Sobi, that kind of lakkhana ramana vipassana also, Dobala vipassana, yeah. Dobala. Do is the weak. Bala is power, weak. The power, the inside wisdom is oracle. Balawa vipassana. Balawa is a bala is a him, and the power. Powerful inside wisdom is sukhumo, more subtle. So the balawa, dubala balawa vipassana is that we will more detailed learning in the next chapter, I think. No samadhi in the panya session. But right now we are concentration session right now, so we don't here and don't explain more detail. Just mention the name, but we will learn more detail this one. What is a dubala vipassana? What is the palawa vipassana? We will clearly understand in the session, panya session, wisdom session. Okay, so don't worry about that. So here explaining is you will see later. So we don't spend the time right now. So just you need notes in your mind, or there is a dubala vipassana, there is a pallava vipassana. That's two step is different. Okay, and then tata in that vipassana way. Tata. In the Vipassana way, not Samatha way, Samatha Nayo. Vipassana Nayo. In the Vipassana way, Bobe means before is a Vipassana, Samatha way. Bobe means in the Samatha way, Ota Nayenewa. Oda is already talk. Naya is a method. With the already talk method only, Purimassa. Purima is a previous than the previous. Pichimena. The later one, Patipassati. Patipassati is more calm and peaceful. Vedava should we know. Evan metta, evan etta. Evan like this, etta, and that Pali is already Kaya Sankaram Vasambando, that in the Pali. Orarika Skumata Cha. Orarika is a cross, Sukuma is a subtle also, Vasadicha Kam also, Vidava should be known. So Pasambando is Kam meaning is two kind. Soft, subtle, and peaceful. We have to understand like this. Okay, so in the translation here, but in the case of insight wisdom, the bodily formation, the asasapasasa, occurring at the time not discerning, is cross, and then discerning the primary element, Mahabuddha. It is a comparison way, subtle. And that also is a cross, and the discerning derived materiality is a upada rupa. Upada rupa, it is a subtle. That also is a cross. In the discerning all material means a both. Mahabuddha also, upada rupa also. All material, it is subtle. That is also gross if you compare in the discerning the immaterial. Immaterial means a nama. Arupa in Pali. Arupa parekahe. Yeah, immaterial. It is subtle. That also is gross, is compared with in discerning the material and the immaterial. Both nama and rupa together, it is subtle. And that is also is gross if you compare with in this discerning condition. Condition is a pachya. It is subtle. That is also gross in seeing mentality and materiality with its condition. Sa pachya namarupa. It is subtle. That is also gross when you compare the inside wisdom, that is a characteristic or impermanent, etc., nature, dukkha, anatta, when you see, as it is the object, is a subtle. But that is also subtle if you compare with the weak insight. Dupala Vipassanā, one is a strong insight. Pallava Vipassanā, it is subtle. So like this, step by step, previous one is cross, later step of the wisdom is more subtle, like this. So here in the tranquilization should be understood as a relative tranquility of the subsequent compared with the previous. Thus should the cross and subtle stage, the progressive tranquilization or calming and peaceful is to be understood here. Okay? And we go to the next a little bit more, little bit. Continue explaining this one. But Pati Sambhidayam Panasa. Pana, the other one. Pati Sambhidayam, Pati Sambhida Pali in the Khuddaka Nikaya. Yeah, Pati Sambhida Pali is a very good sutta to learn. A lot of information about the Vipassanā and the kind of Sila, Samadhi, Panya, the various level, then explaining about the three practice: Sila, Sikha, Samadhi, Sikha, Panya, Sikha. So yeah, if you learn that one or Sutta, Padisambhidaya. So in the Padisambhidaya Sutta, and Asa is Pasambayang Gaya Sankarang. Pasambayang Gaya Sankarang. Asa, Pasambayang in the Pasambayang Gaya Sankarang Pali, Sade, with. Sade means with. Chodana, Sodana, heat. Sodana is a kind of the excuse or complaint. Chodana. Sodana is the answer. So you easily use understand Chodana is a kind of the question, complaint question. Sodana is the answer that question. To sort out with the reason. Sodana. Chodana, Sodana, he with the complaint and with the answer with the good reason. Ewan mato odo. Ewan ato. Ewan mato is Ewan. Ewan like this. Ato, the meaning odo talk. So the make like this. Katang, Pasambayan, Kaya Sankhara, Asa Sesami di Sekadi, Asa Sesami di Sekadi. It's short, so you need to chant it fully. Is a Katang Pasambayan Kaya Sankhara, Asa Sesami di Sekadi. Pasan Katang Pasambayan Kaya Sankhara, Pasa Sesami di Sekadi, like this. So Katang is how. Pasambayan is the subtle and calm, peaceful. The in-breath and out-breath, Kaya Sankhara, Asa Sesami. I make a breathing. Pasa Sesami, I make a breathe out. Sikadi, practice how. So this is a question to understand. And then Katame, Kaya Sankhara, ho. Kaya Sankhara, what? What is Kaya Sankhara? Yeah, the question is very good because Kaya Sankhara is in Pali is commonly the whole body connect with the Kaya. Kaya is a body. So connect with the body. Everything is Kaya Sankhara. With the body, connected with the body. So here Kaya Sankhara is what? We have to understand. That's why I put the question. And also, Tiga Asa Pasasa Kaika Abhidhamma Kaya Patisambhada Kaya Sankhara. So Digan law. Asa Pasasa. Asa is in-breath, Pasa is out-breath. Kaika in the body, Abhidhamma, these dhamma. Kaya Patibada. Oh. Kaya Patibada is Kaya is a body, Patibada is a connect. Connect with the body. We call here Kaya Sankhara. The answer is Okay. So asasa pasasa meaning is in the body, this dharma is connect with the kaya. That's why we call asasa pasasa is diga or long or short, whatever. We call kaya sankhara. So kaya sankhara meaning is here asasa pasasa, because asasa pasasa is a dharma connect with our body. That's why kaya sankhara. Okay. So English translation like this, but the meaning of this is given in the Abhidhamma together with the objection and clarification. Thus, how is that we train? I shall breathe in, I shall breathe out, tranquilizing the bodily formation. And what are the bodily formation? Is a question we need to understand. Long in breath, long of breath, whatever, experience in the whole body belong to the body. These things, dharma, belong or bound up or connect with the body, are the body formation here. So the Kaya Sankhara is in breath, out breath. So he trained in the tranquilization, stopping, staying, those bodily formation. Okay, Abhidhamma saying like this, and then continuing a little bit more. Te kaya sankhari. See, te is these. Kaya sankhari is asasa pasasa. These asasa pasasa. Pasambando. Pasambando is come. Nirodando. Niroda is disappear. Vipassanā. Vipassanā is like kind of niroda. So here two different usage. Niroda is just moment by moment disappearing is niroda. Vipassanā is a completely disappear. Yeah. So there is a one your mind changing like a Superman consciousness. The object is in Nibbana at the time, completely asasa completely disappear at the time. No need. But when you practice meditation, not attain the Lokuttara Citta, just Lokiya Citta practicing, stay practicing the Vipassana, at the time you see every single moment the meditation object disappear is a nirodha, isn't it? Like this. So finally, if you begin as Sotapanna, like a noble person, with the Superman consciousness, Mega Citta, at that time, completely disappear. Because Lokuttara Citta is not working with Namarupa. Only Nibbana, Aramana is working. So that's why. Yeah, Vipassanā Sikkati. P, no mention, entity here. Yatha rupehi kaya sankharehi kaya sa an aman anamana 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 anamana. Anamana is toward the object. Toward the object. The straightly. Vinamana. Vinamana is a side. Vinamana. Sanamana. Sanamana is a around, toward around. So anamana is a just in just your front. Anamana. Vinamana is the side, toward the side. The sanamana is all around. Like this. Panamana. Panamana is behind, toward the behind. Panamana. Injana. These Pali words little bit difficult. Injana is a little bit shaking. Forwardly, little bit shaking. Injana. Pandana is Pandana also shaking, but side to the side, shaking to the side. Pandana. Chalana. Oh, for Bali is shaking is man. Chalana also shaking, but that shaking is like all around shaking. Like an aqua. Sun aqua is moving forward, backward. Sun aqua is moving side to side. Sun aqua is all around shaking. So like right now in the Turkey, the aqua is very horrible. That shaking is maybe all around. Chalana. Chalana is all around shaking. Kampana. Oh. Kamana is a shaking backward. Backward. Shaking backward. Kampana. So that Pali is explaining the orarika, the cross meaning is in those nature, shaking forward, backward side, or little bit shaking. Many different kind of the behavior, that kind of happening situation is here orarika. Cross meaning. So that cross sasa, the inbred outbreath should be pasambayan, should be calm down. Pasambayan kaya sankharan asa samiti sekadi. So practice breathing in and out. That breathing in and out is crossly, but trying to calm down little by little on that situation. Pasambayang kaya sankharang asase samiti sekadi. Yeah. So that cross asasa pasa in-breath and out-breath is trying to calm down. I will breathe in. Pasase samiti sekadi. Practice like this. So yatha rubehi kaya sankharehi. Yatharupehi meaning is in that way happening the in-breath and out-breath. Kaya sa body na anamana. Na anamana. Na is not. Anamana is a toward, forwardly. No. Na vinamana. Na is a not. Vinamana is a sidely, both sides, sidely forward, the burning. Na sanamana. No order. Toward order, not toward order. Na panamana. No backward. Aninjana. Aninjana, sorry. Aninjana. Aninjana is a na injana. Not shaking forwardly. Apandana. Not shaking sidely. Achalana. Not shaking the aura. Akambana. Akambana is a not shaking backwardly. Sandang. Sandang is calm. Sukuma. Sukuma is a subtle. Sandang, Sukuma. Pasambayang. Pasambayang is calm and peaceful. Kaya Sankara, the in-breath and out-breath. Asasi Samiti, I will breathe in-breath. I make in-breath. Asasi Sami. Pasasi Sami iti. Pasasi Sami iti. Pasasi Sami, I will out-breath. Iti like this, Sekati practice. So we will stop here because we need to explain many. Yeah. Okay. So later the next week we will continue the kind of explanation in detail. So yeah, step by many steps in comparison way we have to need to understand the step by step that practice meditation is subtle, cross and subtle, so changing many steps. So that's why we have to the practice of meditation with the teacher is a good way, because sometimes we go the wrong way, we don't know. So that's why we need to learning, and then we have teacher to practice meditation. So without that kind of learning and then practice meditation, maybe you go the wrong way. So some they don't understand the kind of commentary. They don't believe commentary is much more dangerous than they believe or they believe only Pali. They think commentary, Tagada, sub commentary, Tika is not Buddha teaching. Somebody they saying like this is very dangerous. So be careful. If you practice the meditation in the right way, is very, very important. Yeah, very, very important. Okay, so thank you very much for your watching. So before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. The more longer Buddha teaching stay, the more we benefit to understand, to realize the truth. So, say in Buddha Sasanam Chirandita 2 and 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiranti Dadu Buddha Sazanam Chiranti Dadu Buddha Sazanam Chiranti Dadu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Thank you very much for watching. The more you understand the detail what the Buddha taught with the kind of explanation, and you can practice and you go to the Nibbana, the best happiness in the world, as soon as possible. Thank you very much. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.